Hey, how you doing? Can you stop scrolling for 1 second, please? I want to talk to you about something. So, I've been reading some devotionals about the steps of recovery, right? In the New Life Recovery Bible. And I decided that I would go over some of these steps again for my own recovery, right? So I want to hone in and make sure that I know what I'm talking about. So I'm on to step 2. And step 2 is that we are able to give our lives to a higher power. In a Christian's life, that means giving your life to Jesus, right? So the deal is, when we're addicted, when we are challenged with addiction in our lives, we're insane. Why do I say that? Why do I say we're insane? Well, one thing is that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When I was addicted to pornography, I often felt that way. I often felt like, here I go again, Here goes the insanity. I'm watching porn, then I'm in this cycle where I feel like, crap about it. And yeah, I was going to say the other word. You caught me. Then I asked for forgiveness. I'm on my knees. And then all of a sudden, bam, I'm back at it again. And, but that was crazy, right? That was insane for me to keep going through that over and over again. And now, or even then, I was a corrections officer, but now as a corrections officer, I see people all the time in physical bondage, shackles around their hands and their feet and chains. A lot of times they're going to court or doing whatever, and I see this physical bondage. But I had, and many of you have during your addiction, many of you have an internal bondage. And you can't break free from that by yourselves. You must have Jesus in your life. Do you know that God created your soul with a heart? But in the midst of that heart is a hole. And that hole is meant to be filled with Jesus, the Son of God, the one and true living Son of God. And so oftentimes we take that hole because we don't know what else to do with it, or we don't know what to do with it. And we take that hole and we fill it with other things. Could be anything, But you can break that cycle today. Guess what? It's so easy to do. You can break that cycle just by going to God in a little place somewhere by yourselves and humble yourself and open up to Him. Say something similar to this. God, I love you. I know I need you in my life. I know the only way my life is going to work is with you in it. I'm willing to lay down my life. I'm willing to give over to you and allow you to be in control so you can mark that path out for me. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to give in, but not give up. I'm willing for you to be my Savior. And I'm accepting you today as my personal Savior. Say something in the neighborhood of that. And then allow Jesus to come into your heart. Allow him to start kicking that stuff out. Whatever it is, all of that stuff. Take all of that baggage and all that bull crap out. Allow him to do that. And then watch the change happen. Watch the change happen. And it'll be so smooth and so good. Just watch and see what happens in your life. I promise you it's good. I can promise you that. I am living proof. Living proof of my promise. DM me sometime. Comment sometime. See what happens. I'll tell you my testimony from day one. And I'll tell you my goods, my bads, my uglies. And I'll tell you my victories. Because every time I've leaned on my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I've had a victory with him. Well, I love you and I care for you. Thank you for listening and watching this video. God bless.